Hey YouTube, and welcome to Silent Code Dev. Welcome to day 39 of becoming a front-end developer from zero. And yeah, we're just gonna start from. If you are new to these videos, I just want to say that I try to become a front-end developer slash full stack by coding every single day. So if you are interested in seeing my journey, please like, feel free to comment and subscribe. So yeah, guys, you guys know I always like to share a little bit of my day today, and again, it's a very hectic day, but we tried to make it work, right? So in the previous video, we started to work on the hamburger menu, and I'm gonna continue to work on it because we are going mobile first, right? So yeah, we're gonna continue. So and yeah, we also need to make a modal. I mean, that's a modal, right? But basically what we created. At least this is how I make the modal. I know that there's probably better ways. We need to have. I'm gonna fill it up the modal now, and also I need to add like a background filter when this opens. But we're gonna figure that out. And yeah, so we made this responsive. You guys can see that's great. So let's start. So I don't even know what this is gonna be. Probably an H2. Yeah, let's just start. So I'm just gonna use the SVGs here, or images. So we're gonna export this frame, and I'm just gonna cross. Yeah, I'm gonna go to images. Yeah, I don't know why I wrote cross when it's a close button, whatever. And we need to give it an ID, close button. So when I open it, it should appear. There it is. So it's 14 pixels, and here it's 24. So we actually need to change its size. So let's do that. So we're gonna do I don't see what size it is. So yeah, guys, sometimes it's not showing. I don't know what's wrong with the Tailwind. It's not showing me like. It's just showing me this, but it's not showing me like the actual value. So let's see what's wrong. Because I'm using the Tailwind IntelliSense. So I'm going to disable, and I want to restart and enable. And we're gonna see if that's gonna help. It's not. Why though? Why? Okay, let me try to close it. Reopen it. Hopefully we should get the file. Okay, I just changed the theme here. How do I go? Let's see. Whatever, I'm gonna work with this. But I don't know what happened. God. Okay. All right, I guess we gotta check manually. Yeah, 15. I guess that's okay. And then we're gonna do MD 14, I guess. Let's see. Well, maybe 14 is not. Oh, that sucks, guys. I don't know why this is happening now to me. Sucks, man. Let's see. Let's try to. Okay. I don't know what happened. I mean, it's showing me we. Yeah, we just delete that maybe. Oh, there it is. I mean, it's working here. Oh my god. I know why, guys. Okay. What the fuck? Let's pretend that that didn't happen. Jeez. No wonder. Okay. So we set 24 pixels, right? This is too big. Yeah, so it should be like 4 here. 3. I say 4 and then 5, 6. Yeah, and then we're gonna do. Yeah, it's gonna be. So yeah, we just have to absolute it. So absolute, and also we want to hide it. I'm gonna put this here. Yeah, so LG hidden, right? Because we don't need it the laptop, and we need to like do like top. Just, yeah, 24, 24. Is that the same here? No. 24. Okay. 16. So we can say top. Six and then right. So on mobile it's gonna be, I mean, right Yeah. I just feel like let's say I make a video, right? If I mess up in the beginning, I feel like people are not gonna watch. You know, like the mistake I did here. If someone's watching, they're like, "Oh my god, he's retarded," and they're not gonna watch. So that's why. But I know. Then again, I remind myself that. I mean, that's the reason why you're doing this, right? Because you're learning. Like I'm not. So it's okay to make mistakes, you know. And I mean, I do this for myself, right? I don't do this for anyone else. Of course, the reason I upload is because I want to inspire and I want to like, um, yeah, I want people to, because I know there's a lot of people going through the same thing that I'm doing. So I want to like, I really want to do this every day, and then I can see myself like getting a front-end developer job as I become better, you know, because I'm working on this every day, you know. This is like a goal of mine. All right, so now we have that, and we need to have an H2 inside this section here. So we're gonna do, because also we need to like think about here, right? But this is simple. It's just to move. So we have like a H2, and we can just position it based on that, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to H2 your car, and this number is obviously gonna come through JavaScript, so we're gonna span. We can just do like that. And we can say just like 2. I think that should work. Yeah. So I still haven't imported the, I'm gonna do the I'm gonna import it later because I feel lazy to do it now. I just want to get the structure done first, which usually isn't the recommended way of doing stuff, but I just couldn't wait. Okay, so we had the H2, and now we're gonna have, I'm gonna put an UL on these. So UL li times, because this is gonna come in dynamically from JavaScript, right? Like when you press a button and you click, so this is that's gonna be the most challenging thing, right? How I'm gonna, because when you click a item here, it should appear here, right? So it should create an li with the current image and the current text, the current text, and the current price, you know. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of JavaScript basically. So I'm just gonna create a dummy example. So we have like, let's say 3, right? Let's just do 1 for now. And okay, so in li we have, gonna have an image, and we're gonna have text. I'm just gonna say eggs, and we're gonna have, so the eggs and the text below, they need to be in a container, right? Because we're gonna have 3 items, and we're gonna flex row it. And also we need to group them because we need to separate this from the, so this is gonna be, yeah, we're gonna say justify between, right? So this and this is gonna be there, and then we can have a gap, and this is gonna be by itself. So yeah, so we're gonna say div class, and I'm gonna call this for item text container. So we have the H, and then we have this small text. It's just small, right? 1 times 2.99. And then we have, I can just get this. we have this export, trash icon. And by the way, guys, I applied to an IT job, and it actually looks really promising. Like, they responded to, because I told them about my situation. Like, I just graduated from, like, I'm trying to become a front-end developer, and I graduated from a school. So it seems like they understand my situation. So it's not gonna be related to coding, but it's related to IT, right? So it's gonna help me to get a position in the industry. So I really hope I get it, because the salary will be really nice, and I will be excited, you know, even though it's gonna be a daytime job like normal, but I will like it because it's gonna help me get my career going, you know. So okay, so now we have that, and also we need to group the image and the text because we are gonna use gap. So I'm gonna call it for item info container. I'm just gonna say that. So we're gonna have the image. Do I even have I don't even have the eggs. So I'm just gonna so this is the rectangle apparently. I'm gonna export it. Gonna rename it for, okay, we don't want to open the image, just want to rename it to eggs. Yeah, so for now I'm just gonna have that image. As you guys can see, it already has, maybe I should have removed this stroke. Yeah, because we're gonna create that ourselves. So I'm gonna delete this. Okay, better. Much better. Okay, so now we have this, and we can just start now. So we need to put this entire thing in here. Okay, so let's do the magic, guys. So the magic is gonna be like this. So we're gonna do flex. We need to push it a bit down. I forgot. So let's do the thing first here, right? Also, I'm going to keep this open because it doesn't make sense to have it now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna remove hidden for now. Just do like that. Okay, so this cart H3 has 137, 162. So let's just do that. So V 137 pixels and MD V 162 pixels. And as you can see, we can rewrite it as 34.25. 40.5. And also it's a block element, right? So you want it to span across this side. I don't know why I use width. But we need to have a custom. Wait, yeah, I don't know why I did that. It's a font. God. Okay, so 24 and 20. So let's do that. So text 24. And then bold. Like that. We're gonna add the color later. But now we need to think. So we need to position this like, so we're gonna do MX Odo. That didn't work. Okay, that worked. And we're gonna do, because it needs to be like, and yeah, this is another section for itself. Forgot that. So we need to group those together. So I don't know what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it item container, and we're gonna put everything in. Yeah. So it should. But let's see what the. So we're gonna do, yeah, because you have this. What is this? So we're gonna say px29 36. Yeah, and then we're gonna do md px 9 goods. And I don't know if we're gonna do margin top or if we're gonna do like, yeah, we need to add the, yeah, why did that only move? Because we're doing it here. See, guys, like when I code like late, it's like I'm just doing everything mistake. Okay, we have to add that here. There we go. Okay. All right. Yeah, so the UL, we need to configure that. So let me think. because we have the image first, right? The image first. So we need to flex that. And we need to so this image is going to determine 63, right? 63. So we go. Because we have to it looks so small though, but yeah, guys, I don't know if I'm gonna have that because I like to give it like room. You know, usually I don't. So rounded. Border. See if we have that color. I don't even know if that's. Oh, it seems to be working. No, it works. Okay. Yeah. So it has the blue color. I see nothing, you know. So we're gonna do like 2 pixels. Yeah. Yeah, we wanted to span across the entire thing. I keep targeting the wrong shit, man. Annoys me. Yeah, I use flex here because I want to justify between. Like that. And then inside the div here, we are going to flex and justify. I mean, we use a gap. And we're gonna give it a gap of like, because the gap as well will be different, I guess, right? Here it says 32. 32, so it seems the same. 15, 16. Yeah, this looks good. You just want to center this. So flex call items center. No. Yeah, I want it to be in the middle, as so we can say MY. There we go, maybe. Perfect. Oh, I love when it comes together. Okay. Yeah, and also we need obviously space above. So 24 pixels. 39. So we're gonna say the entire like item container. D. Was it 39 we said? Yeah, 39. Yeah, I don't know, like on let me save this. I targeted again wrong. So we are gonna go here because we need to do it in the we need to do it. There we go. Okay. And then yeah, we can might as well do it here, right? So flex and here because everything is gonna be on the left side. So we can say LG flex start. Actually no. Because the issue is the text, right? Here we have set text center, so LG we can say text left. There we go, baby. Ooh, look at that, guys. Looks so good. Okay, now it's the text, right? So the text we need to. I don't know if I have this as H3. I should. So the text is 18 pixels. So we're gonna say class 24. So 1x. So 20. Yeah, it says 18. So let's just do that. Fold, and then we have this one, which is going to be text I don't even know how much this is. 12. We have Excel there, so but I think text 16 pixels should be the default, right? It's like the default, because if I remove it, well, it's a bit smaller again. And I know I shouldn't be using pixels, but I don't know how it works in, because you guys can see here, right? This is, yeah, screw it, man. Screw it. Screw it, screw it, screw it. Here we're gonna also have a color. So it's gonna be that. So gray starts with 8B. You don't have that, so we're gonna say text 8B9FF. Yeah, how did I do it with the, oh yeah, I need the brackets. I have the brackets. Yes. Why is it not working? Why are you not working? Because it says color here. Okay, maybe if I do font. No. Text. Maybe this isn't gonna work. Okay, guys, let's just add it in our theme. Theme, color, small text. I'm lazy. Okay, whatever. Maybe I don't see because of my, but yeah, guys, now we have this, but I feel like this is too small. Like but it's okay, I guess. Just felt so it just felt so small. Like, let's see, cursor. Okay. Yeah, again, I don't need to be like perfectionist, right? You just need to, so this is gonna be bottom, right? So we're gonna say bottom, but it's gonna be 16 pixels. So we're gonna say border B. So border B 2 and border small text, and then we're gonna say PB. Is it 24? $16. So I don't know if this is actually gonna work. Yeah. What am I doing, man? I tell you guys, like, sometimes when I'm tired, I hit the target that I want to add. Of course, I'm gonna have to do it in the LI. There we go. So, but it felt a bit big, so we're gonna do like looks better. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Of course, we need to do like, it looks so much better here. Maybe it's because of I haven't done it. I haven't completed it yet. But so far so good, right? So we can add like another picture. We can add like 2 items or 3. I don't know why it says 4 when we have 3. Whatever. Yeah, let's do that. And again, guys, this is just to feel like we're gonna implement everything with but I like to hard code things first to see how it's gonna look like, because I know some developers, they don't even need to do that. They just do everything in JavaScript, and it's insane, man. So, but at least we have the container and we can inject stuff in there, right? But we don't even need to do that. We just do it from like the containers itself. So I'm gonna click rectangle and I'm going to export. So we're gonna call this beef steak. Hope you guys like beef. Beef steak. And yeah, I actually need to go because I need to pick up my mother. So, but before I do that, we are going to copy. Let's see. So this is the, yeah, we don't want to do that. We want to copy this LI. So I'm gonna paste, I'm gonna copy, and we are going to change this to beef, and so this is $17 for one, so we're gonna change that to $17.99. Let's see how it looks like. Yeah, so I think we can say from here we can say like 16, right? So empty pb p. So we can say py4. Yay, look at that, guys. So clean, so fresh and so clean. So fresh and so clean, clean. So fresh and so clean, clean. Alright. Yeah, and it's responsive here. Oh. Okay, guys, I'm back. So yeah, just so busy with stuff. Keep getting interrupted. But yeah. So I think this looks okay. And now we're gonna create, we need to have the total as well. So the total is gonna be that. So we're gonna have a div, I'm gonna call it total container, and p, and yeah, we're gonna have this coming from JavaScript, right? So we're just gonna have a span in here with the ID of total sum, and I'm just gonna write something arbitrary just so we have a value there, right? And also we're gonna write total, and it has the color, so text call text, sorry. So let's find the 6 something, yeah, something like that. And no, it's the wrong one. Yeah, so I'm not trying to be accurate with the colors, right? Find something. And then we have tags. This is 14 pixels. Yeah, let's just do that, because I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be the same. Yeah, here is 16. Yeah, so and here is gonna be 20 pixels. So we're gonna do text font bold. There we go. And we're gonna flex between. I feel like it looks so small though, you know, but we're gonna text center. No, not text center, but align item center. Items center. Like that. And yeah, I'm gonna make the total a bit bigger because it looks weird, man. So we're gonna do padding top 16 pixels. Padding or like whatever. Yeah, so total, we're gonna make the text so that looks better, you know. And we're gonna do that, and we're gonna have a checkout button. So I'm just gonna start that. That also needs an ID because we're going to, yeah, so we're gonna do button checkout. So we're gonna do text SM but XS 14. So empty. And white BG. Yeah, let's just, it's gonna be inconsistent with the color, but screw it. Rounded. Okay. Now, why the hell is the button there? I don't get it. Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. Okay, let's move it under the UL. I don't know. This is total container. Yeah, it should be there, you know. But let's move it here. Because now it's like inside this. Yeah, what was this one? Guess so. So we can just center it. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have like a, it should have like a width, so. There we go. Now we need to define the height and width, so height 277 pixels. And we're gonna rewrite these age 69. Oh yeah, don't need this. E13.75. 30.75. Did I get it wrong way? This is the width. This is the height. Much better. Yeah, now we just need to center it, right? Like we need to push it down to 40 pixels. So we're gonna do empty. So that works. Now we gotta get it to the center. I know I can do flex. Yeah. Because I know it works. Like if I do this, it's not gonna. Is it gonna work if I put in a div? nice, like, yeah, because it's spanning. So the div is a block element, right? Which means it spans across the entire container of the cart. So if I do flex the center, no, justify con. So there we go. Sometimes you gotta do that. Okay. Now responsive. Yeah, I mean, it looks good, guys, you know? It looks good, I guess. So we have that. Also, we're gonna add cursor pointer. Okay, we can try and add like a... Yeah, it's the same. We can try and add like a... So what I'm thinking, I know there's a way in because, you know, you have filter. And I can do that, you know, I can add like opacity to the... back filter. Now, because we don't need to create a new element, we can just like gray out the entire thing. When you click, we can add a class to, you know, yeah, I don't want to blur though. Backdrop filter. What is a backdrop filter? Yeah, let me see. What is backdrop filter? Yeah, so area behind an element. So that's what we need. So because that was like backdrop, so we can add backdrop. But grayscale. What color is that? Let's see. So we want to add to this shopping cart, right? But we need to... Yeah, we're gonna create our own, guys. I'm just trying to think like how I can do it, because I can, like, you have opacity as well, right? Well, whatever. Let's try. I have an idea. So I want to add, because we are gonna have it here, right? So the shopping cart is here. We're gonna have it div, and we're gonna call it div id backdrop. Now, what are we gonna call it? I don't know the name of the. I don't know the name of that. Let's just call it backdrop. Backdrop filter, and then we want it to be black, and we want it to and relative to the body, right? Relative. So we're gonna say, actually we can move it just up because, and then we're gonna change this to Z index. Yeah, left. Yeah, so it's appearing, but it's white. I have white, but I don't have black. What the hell? Oh, I get it. I don't know why I keep doing that. It's so annoying. I'm probably not the only person doing that. Like when you're doing Tailwind and you forget to like. Okay. Okay, so not 100%, but like left full, yeah. Okay, so we have it, but it's overflowing. And I don't see the black background. So it definitely exists, but let's see if I remove. Yeah, so there's nothing there. That is the kind of thing that makes me like, huh? So Okay, so what if I just remove it and make it, because it's relative to really to this section, so we should, there we go. Okay, so at least that is visible, but when I add absolute, it doesn't show. So there we go. Okay, and now we're gonna change the, I don't know how much. Yeah, there we go. Oh my god, I can't believe I figured that out. I just had to think, you know, because I'm like, it needs to go to the top, to the left, and then it came. So 40%. 40. There we go. So we can add this. And so when we click this, see. I don't have the X now, so I need to implement that. Close button. Just yeah, I mean, I don't know if it makes sense to have toggle, right? Because I mean, that's what you're doing, right? Again, I'm just thinking of what if there's an unexpected bug or something. So when we have this, we are gonna toggle the backdrop filter class. Alright, it's already gonna have hidden by default. So I need to add hidden to back. So we're gonna say hidden. So it's gonna be hidden by default. And that should also be the same for the section. Should be the same for this one. There we go. So yeah, so we're just toggling these basically, right? And yeah. That's annoying. This is annoying me. Like small things like that annoys me. So shopping cart. Yeah, so it's working. That's awesome. And now we're gonna have a script in JavaScript that's gonna close it automatically. That's cool, guys. Look at that. Okay. So that's it, guys. I'll call it a day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.